Hello and welcome to the Bike Century. My name's Ben and today I am going to be showing you around this Triumph Street Cup. It's an absolutely stunning bike this, based loosely on the Street Twin that many people know. These are actually quite rare, there's not too many of them about. Obviously calf racer styled, as you can see, so there's some fairly substantial differences in the styling compared to the Street Twin. Lots of differences in terms of geometry. They share the same engine. It's a 900cc parallel. These make about 54 brake horsepower, water cooled. This particular one has had some minor tweaks as well, so the exhaust has been modified, which I'll show you shortly. It's a 2019 bike, covered 4,000 miles from new. It's in really nice condition cosmetically, been looked after, got all the keys, owner's manual, service history and stuff like that. So starting at the front, just a single disc. The brakes are a derivative of the Street Twins. They're on the left hand side, so I'll show you them shortly. Only needs a single disc on this. It's quite a light bike, and the additional disc would just take up weight and space, not necessarily. It's got Pirelli tyres on it. These are a classic tread pattern, but you can pretty much put anything on there. There's a range of options available for this bike. It's got an 18-inch front wheel, and I believe it's got a 17-inch rear. As I said, water cooled. This particular one, it does have its original header pipes. Those have been wrapped in heat proofing, as you can see. More of a style thing, I suspect, than anything else, but it's been done to a good standard. It's had a decat pipe fitted, so the bike does sound very, very nice indeed. It has a really raspy sound on the overrun, but it's not obnoxiously loud, which is quite nice. It's finished in a two-tone. It's a flat black and a metallic finish to the silver, and it's got the gold pinstripe there. The gold's offset against the wheel tape, as you can see. The Street Cup graphics on the side and the number board on the rear seat cowl. The engine's painted black, looks really, really nice. You can see the heat levers there have got the stainless finish on them. The covers on the side are a gloss black, really nicely finished. No major marks, scratches, damage, dings, dents, that sort of thing. It's been well loved and looked after. It's a twin shocker. I mentioned the geometry earlier on, so compared to the Street Twin, the back's been jacked up by 20mm, so it's a slightly sportier riding position. It's a little bit more aggressive. There's some preload adjustment on the rear shocks as well, but being a rear shock, twin shocker, it does tend to handle the bumps of the UK roads quite well. Chains on the right hand side might be unusual to some. Chains in really good condition, as you can see. Things like chain sprockets, brakes and tyres, they all get checked as part of our pre-delivery anyway. Previous owners opted for a colour-coded rear seat cowl, which looks really, really nice. It's got the little backrest on there. It's got the single light on the back and a tail tidy. Looks really, really cool. Hand-stitched leather seat, all really looks the part, all quality items. Looks really, really cool. The riding position on this bike is quite different than the Street Twin as well. The bars almost look like they're back to front and upside down. It almost gives you like a clip-on effect. So in essence, you'll lean slightly more forward than you would be on the Street Twin, but it's actually quite a comfortable bike to ride despite that. And then obviously the bar end mirrors just sort of set the calf racer look off, alongside the front cowling and the cover here. It's a genuine Triumph cover over the headlight. Bike's fitted with small LED indicators. They're just tucked away in there. Take it or leave it. You could have the standard indicators refitted if you don't like those, but they actually look quite cool and they're quite subtle and understated. As I said, on this side, it's got the Nissin brakes. They're a derivative of the standard brakes that you would see on the Street Twin. Obviously, you can see it's an ABS model, and the brake disc on this side, I believe, is 310mm. It's a big brake disc, lots and lots of braking power. Again, on this side, you can see the engine casings are all painted black and in good condition. You can see the Triumph logo there. It's just got the gold around the outside, so it all accents the gold and the pinstripe into the tank. All looks really, really cool. The bike's fitted with a centre stand. You can just see that tucked underneath the exhaust there, so good for chain maintenance at home. And again, you can see the rear shock, rear brakes and everything like that are in great condition on this bike. So it comes with two keys. Compared to the Street Twin, I believe the Street Twin just comes with a single set of dials. So I think a lot of people do the dial conversion from these. Really, really cool looking dials, really nicely made. Obviously you've got your speed on the left hand side with miles per hour and kilometers per hour, so if you're going onto the continent, that's helpful. There is a gear position indicator here. You've got your ODO, so 4,084 miles, the bike is covered from new. There's a digital fuel gauge just here, and then obviously you've got your fuel range just above that, and your rev counter. Let's just pull the clutch in and give her a start up for you. Sounds absolutely beautiful. Really, really like the sound of that motor. It's got that really nice raspy sound on the overrun. So this bike's going to come with a 3-month warranty. It'll also come with free delivery within England and Wales. We can offer part exchange and we offer finance as well. So if those are things that you're interested in, or if you've got any general questions about the bike, please feel free to reach out. We've got WhatsApp, live chat, all the socials. Pick up the phone and ask us any questions that you've got, or feel free to drop into the showroom and try the bike on for size. That's it from me. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to speaking to you soon. Take care.